the daily morning show where we talk about the latest topics in entertainment. I'm Brittany Jones-Cooper.
I'm Shannon Coffey.
I'm Allie Colbert.
And I'm Lucas Tim.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome.
Hi, guys. Believe it or not, there's a security guarded mural out in LA for social media influencers only. Those interested in snagging a pic in front of the private mural must be verified on Twitter or have at least 20,000 followers. This is a real thing in LA.
This is so lame.
So LA.
Wow.
This is the most LA thing that's ever existed.
I love it.
Do you?
I think
Is it because you're verified? Well, I guess we're all
We can
verified.
all-
Yeah, we can all go.
I'm not.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
That's so awkward.
Yeah,
You can
that's
be in the
weird.
picture with us. Oh, no, he
No, I
can't.
couldn't.
Yeah, you can't.
Would I be like, if we all
Yeah.
pose like, oh no, Lucas, get the fuck out of there. They like forcibly remove me.
Yeah, there's a security guard that's checking on your
Yeah.
phone to be like, okay, definitely. So we couldn't even just get you in the pic and like Photoshop you out later.
No.
They would be like, you can't even
We
get
can
near it.
Photoshop you in, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, way to work around the
Let's
system.
do that.
Take that, LA.
Wow.
I think there should just be like a limit to like every bar, every restaurant. Like you can only come in here if you have like 20,000 followers, if
Right.
you're verified.
That's
Yeah.
like VidCon parties. There were some parties where like don't even show up unless you have 1 million subscribers.
Whoa.
And I was
Whoa.
like, that's insane. That's
No,
so
that's too
exclusive.
high.
Yeah.
But why doesn't somebody just make this exact same mural like across the street? Like
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
I would do, and just be like, everybody, you can just take your picture in front of this one.
Yeah.
like
just
also,
replicate it.
I
yeah,
don't love
obviously
that
you
mural.
think that's a good idea, you loser.
Where's Banksy? Where's Banksy? Just
Yeah.
replicate this and everybody
Unverified
can do it.
loser.
I know, I'm such a nerd.
I would prefer just the pink wall in LA that everybody goes to, you know, Lucas, where it's like everyone,
Yes.
anyone can go. It's for the people.
For the people.
And it's way cuter than that
Yeah,
like
what, a few
weird heart
rings?
with some wings.
Come on, it's
I don't want
ugly,
that.
right, guys?
I reject this. Let's all boycott it until
Yeah.
everybody is welcome.
I'll be there tonight at 6.
She's taking the flight out to LA.
She's like, no, I'm verified.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Twitter, looks like our president's in a little bit of a feud, right? The new normal. Well, the Tonight Show host Jimmy Fallon is clapping back at President Donald Trump's latest Twitter insult. In a recent episode of the Hollywood Reporter's Awards Chatter podcast, Jimmy Fallon reflected on the criticism he received after tussling Trump's hair on his show in September 2016. In response to Fallon's interview, President Trump tweeted, Jimmy Fallon is now whimpering to all that he did the famous hair show with me, where he seriously messed up my hair, and that he would have now done it differently because it is said to have humanized me. He is taking heat. He called and said, monster ratings. Be a man, Jimmy. God, that tweets a lot. Anyway, in response, Fallon tweeted that he would be making a donation to RAICES, the Refugee and Immigrant Center for Education and Legal Services, in the president's name. That was classy response to a mean girl tweet from the president.
Right.
What do you guys think?
I would just love to see Trump get this passionate about immigration.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying. I
Yeah.
would love for him to get this passionate about pretty much anything
Yeah.
else other than
I mean,
a
I
talk show
think
host.
his social media behavior and the stuff we see with like Melania's jacket and all of that stuff is clearly like a distraction. People are frustrated with, I know people are frustrated with Jimmy for not being as maybe political as people want him to be, but I think that that's just who he is. And like, I respect the fact that as a comedian, like, he's just someone who doesn't want to get political and you know, this is the first time he's hosting the Tonight Show with a Republican president. You know, he was always hosting it when Barack Obama was president. So he has to feel this out. You know what I mean? The Tonight Show's...
Yeah, well, I think I know I say I'm a huge fan of a lot of people. Like, I actually am a huge fan of Jimmy Fallon. Like, I want to grow up and be like Jimmy Fallon. But I remember...
You're grown.
Well,
It's too late.
is it too late? Am I
It's
not
too
a
late.
kid yet?
It hasn't happened yet.
Well,
Grown-ass man.
well,
is dead.
when I get older, I remember this interview, and I remember, I think, yes, Jimmy Fallon's kind of apolitical, which is totally his brand's fine, but I think what was problem with this interview was that it was in the heat of the campaign, the final 2 months, and Trump was being incredibly divisive, saying terrible things, we don't have to go back. And Jimmy kind of on and like talked about the small house he grew up in Queens and tussled his hair, and I think it was people being like, wait a second, you're gonna have this guy on after NBC fired him from The Apprentice and make him so like this like lovable guy, and
Yeah.
I think that was the issue that me and along some other people had with Jimmy and that interview. So the fact that he's reflecting on it now, he got really emotional. Like he started to cry. He choked up. He's like, you know, like he took a lot of heat from it. He's sorry about it, but like, you know, I don't think he should still be punished for it now.
No,
I think
yeah.
it's
I think, you know, I feel like it was a mistake. You know, I think he shouldn't have maybe done that and made Donald Trump look like, I'm a goofy dad.
Yeah.
You know, I think it did do some damage. But in the interview, like, he's totally, like, really emotional about it. And he's like, people are saying I'm evil, I'm a monster. And I'm like, Jimmy didn't go out there being like, you know what I'm gonna do.
Right.
So it is like a lot of backlash. Also, it's been a minute. I'm like, we can move on. Other people are murdering on the streets.
Right.
The way networks work as well is that it's equal time. So he also had Hillary on the show and had fun with her, and so it's
He actually tousled her hair first.
Right.
And no one talks about it.
Yeah.
A year before, because they were joking about Donald Trump's like wig, alleged wig, but we saw the video of him getting on that plane. But and he pulled Hillary Clinton's hair, like, look, it's real.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
knew
sort of what
you
his-
wouldn't be
his
able to
job
not
is.
bring up Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
she deserves to be talked
I
about.
do want to note, though, that Jimmy's not in this boat alone.
Yeah.
Oprah Winfrey, obviously, was a huge interviewer, and she was sort of attacked for having George W. Bush, on her show in 2000 and making him very likable. And after that, people say that's one of the reasons why he was elected was because of the Oprah interview. So this is something that interviewers are dealing with. This isn't unique to Jimmy, and it is something I think we're going to see more and more as we go into like these very political debates and stuff, like how they handle this.
Yeah, and it was funny because, you know, in the late night world, like in 2015, like right when the election was kind of starting, Jimmy and James Corden were like the apolitical ones doing really well. This 2016 happened, and all of a sudden, like Colbert takes over and
Kimmel.
Total Viewers, Kimmel, Seth Meyers, Samantha Bee. You have all these really political comedians who, like, because people are like, we want that. Take a side, be political. So I think Jimmy is all of a sudden like, which is fine, a human, like he didn't do, like, you know, the tides changed so quickly. But, you know, and Jimmy's in a really good boat because last night, the President Trump was in South Carolina campaigning for the governor. They have the primary elections today, and he called in a rally, political rally. He called Colbert a lowlife and Kimmel terrible. So Trump's going after everyone. So Jimmy, it's not just you. You're in a good boat with your friends. You know.
I'm not going to say anything. Never
Yeah.
mind. Maybe we should move on.
Yeah. In recent Bachelor Nation news, Ari Lyondike Jr. and Lauren Burnham have bought a house together. The couple purchased an $870,000 home in Phoenix, Arizona this past weekend and announced the news via Instagram.
Ooh.
Knowing Ari, he'll be in this house for 3 days and say to Lauren, he can't stop thinking about that other house he saw.
Well done. Well done, Alan.
Well, that was a good one.
I mean, I guess, like, we're good for them. I don't know why we...
Do we care?
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know why we care.
Yeah.
Like it's over. They're a super sweet couple. They're really nice and normal. I think maybe too normal. Like there's no drama anymore. It's just sort of like let them just go to the suburbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the caption on that Instagram photo is, I bought a house and I have blue pants that match the door.
Yeah, like
and
that.
I'm
Basic.
That was
what? Like, what happened? I'm sorry, I blacked out.
Like
What
that-
is going on?
that
Why are
was
you
the
talking
witty
about-
line of the Instagram
Yeah.
post. Like, great.
Yeah.
And
They
also,
deserve each other.
Yeah, and also Becca's having her moment right now, The Bachelorette. Like, sorry, guy. I don't know. I mean, again, happy for them. House is cool. But, like, you know, Becca right now is The Bachelorette.
Totally. People continuing to ask Becca, like, how do you feel about Ari is how I feel when people, like, 15 years later are still like, Team Jen, when anything bad happens to Angelina. And it's like, she's a grown-ass woman. She's been divorced.
Right.
Like,
She got remarried and divorced.
If you're Team Jen, leave her alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Leave Jen alone.
leave Jen alone.
But I think people can't let it go because Becca still talks about Ari on the show. Like I watched last night and she's like, you know, I've just been burned before, like with Ari. It's like, yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Like,
But the producers are definitely in her ear being
Like,
like, bring up Ari.
yeah.
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 Like that's
She's
what
like,
made her.
stop it! But, I mean, good for them, I guess.
And what I thought was interesting too from the article is that
No, good for them.
he's a realtor, and then she's getting her a realty license so that they can sell houses together.
Whoa.
That is the whitest
That's gonna
thing
be
I've
a
ever heard.
great show. I feel like they're definitely gonna have a realty show.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really good.
You know they may.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
probably actually an HGTV show.
Yeah.
I see it. You're
Yeah.
right. You
They
just
just
called
go to
it.
houses and they
gonna
describe
happen.
them in really boring fashion. Like, this house is amazing.
They're gonna be like, you can wear a yellow top in this house or a white top because the walls are those colors. Make sure you match your house. It's like, all right.
Well,
Riveting.
one couple we do care about is Cardi B and Offset, and we just got some news on them. So Cardi B has confirmed that she and fiancé Offset are actually husband and wife. In a lengthy Twitter post, Cardi B reveals that the pair tied the knot last September, so that's before Offset publicly proposed to Cardi B while on stage at a concert in October. So it's crazy too, and it reminds me of Pete and Ariana a little bit because they started dating in 2017.
Yeah.
So they got married really quickly, and now we know they're expecting a baby.
Yeah, I hope this doesn't mean Pete and Ariana are gonna have a baby anytime soon. But I mean, like, I get it. They like Cardi's like in the press so much that I could see her wanting to like do something like this. But when they do this, it's funny to me that they then like release it and like you get as much attention as you would have if you just had
Well,
the wedding.
wait. This is the wedding certificate was leaked. TMZ, right?
Oh,
That's what happened. And then she confirmed it. Then she was like, yeah, I was married. I think it's funny, I didn't know this. Her real name is Belcalis Marlinis Almanzar. It sounds like a Harry Potter spell. Like literally, I feel like she's waving a wand.
Everyone has made that joke.
Yeah,
Really? Oh my God, I've never read the name before. It sounds
Sorry,
like
Lucas, you're a hack.
I'm a hack, but I thought I never knew her name was like that long, wonderful name.
Yeah.
It's funny. I mean, she did go on to say that she named her album Invasion of Privacy. Did you guys listen to the album? It's really good.
Oh, it's
yeah,
so
good.
I mean, I listened to every track.
You don't hit my line no more.
Oh, we're getting sued.
We're getting sued. We're getting sued.
But it's funny, one of the songs is called Be Careful. And she says, you know, it's not about Offset, but it sounds like it's about Offset because he has, it has been confirmed that he cheated on her and stepped out on her and she took him back and all this stuff. And so the whole song is called Be Careful. And now she's married to him. It's just like, ooh, you weren't careful enough, Cardi. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like that she lives so publicly on Instagram, and it's such a great thing. So actually, like before she was even on Love and Hip Hop, Instagram was kind of how she was growing a following.
Yeah.
So I think it's actually kind of interesting that she chose to be so private with this in a way. Like, you know, people always talk about like celebrities. Oh,
Cardi's so private.
Well,
she's such a private girl.
Well, in certain ways.
Please, I think everyone saw her pussy on it.
I'm just saying, I think she has every right to choose to be private when she wants to be.
Yeah, I'm actually impressed.
Yeah.
I'm
I
impressed
agree.
that she was able to have a private wedding because sometimes it feels like we act like they can't keep secrets from us. And I think it kind of like shows you like some relationships are very much for promo.
Yeah.
Because like, celebrities can keep things on the down low. It is possible.
What other secret marriages have there been? Like Janet Jackson, of course, has gotten married secretly like 8 times.
Beyonce and Jay-Z got married secretly and then released pictures like later.
And then Amy Schumer was...
sister.
Then Amy Schumer was relatively secretly,
Yeah.
kind of no one knew that was happening until like last minute.
I do understand because if people know you're married, then you have like helicopters going overhead. Like it's really invasive. So I do respect them like making that day for them. You know, I mean, Offset. Just I hope
think
it works.
it's also partly
That's all I'm saying.
There's no helicopters that are gonna be like looking for Amy Schumer, sorry. But like, I just feel like some people probably keep it secret because like they don't want people to be like, that's crazy, like why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Like they are facing their own internal like, I know people are gonna say this is insane to get married this quickly, so like keeping it to yourself might shield you from some of that.
Yeah. Cardi B's also getting a lot of attention for her upcoming pregnancy and her baby shower. So Cardi B's daughter will be living in style. The pregnant rapper has blinked up her baby registry just in time for her baby shower. Items on the list include a mini Bentley worth $700 and a luxe bassinet covered in gold leaf for $3,600. So the shower was in Atlanta actually last weekend. And sources confirmed that these things were really on her list and she got some of them.
I love it.
Good for
Money
her.
moves, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, were you just about to start dancing?
Okay, so wait,
Like this.
He's like, money moves.
It's when everyone loves Bodak Yellow, but I remember I was like I was out somewhere. I don't even know. It's probably like it was somewhere so whatever. Like I'm with a bunch of people. We're dancing. We're singing Bodak Yellow. I realized, oh my God, I'm one of those white people singing Bodak Yellow. Like no, I ruined the song. I ruined it. No, I'm one of those people. No. So now I just try to like.
So now you're just trying to ruin the show.
No, you're trying to ruin it. Right.
I was like, you just made everybody very comfortable.
I love that song. I love her.
But what do we think about this like blinged up nursery and spending $700? Like my first car didn't cost $700.
Yeah, I still don't have a car. I still don't know how to drive. Like, I feel really sad. I feel like her baby's already way ahead of me.
Yeah, I have several cars. I think that, someone's gonna buy it. Like, they're making this stuff, like, good for them. They're the people that are gonna buy it. Like, Kylie Jenner and Cardi B and whoever else is, like, young, rich, and having babies.
I just feel like a lot of these women don't understand what having a baby actually means. Like, babies need diapers, onesies, and milk. That baby's gonna throw up all over that bassinet. You know what I mean? Like, let's think a little logic.
But
sometimes.
I remember Cardi B was
Use your brain.
There was an interview she did recently, though, when someone was asking, like, how are you going to be a rapper and a mother? And she flat out said, like, I have a lot of money. I make a lot of money now, and that kid's going to be taken care of. It was actually like, yeah, it was kind of bragging, but not really. Like, she came from relatively little, and now she has a lot of money. She's like, this kid will be taken care of, and I'm going to, don't worry about the baby. Like, I'm going to be a rapper, and I'm going to be a mother, and it's all going to be good. I just respect her for it. Like, she has the money, spend it, let's spoil the kids, give the kid what she didn't have. I'm all for it.
Okay, I respect that.
Yeah.
But the kid's probably gonna be a princess and kind of a
And she didn't grow up with much, so
Yeah,
I
she didn't grow up
do
with much.
understand like wanting to give your kid everything that you didn't have.
Yeah.
Not the same as Kylie Jenner's situation.
Right, right, exactly.
And Kylie had a very tough childhood, I mean.
Oh,
All those
we
cameras.
saw it on the show.
All those
Yeah,
cameras.
the
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Applause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. Well, another rapper that we just can't stop talking about is Meek Mill. And Meek Mill is making headlines again for his new powerful single, Stay Woke. The song, which features R&B soul singer Miguel, tackles social justice and political violence. Stay Woke is Meek Mill's first single since being released from state prison in April. Did you guys see the BET Awards where he performed this? Anybody? No? All right. It was really, really powerful.
Yeah.
And just to describe
Everyone's asleep.
Yeah, just to describe this scene, he came out, he's saying, but also he had this scene going on behind him where there were like little girls playing, and then there was a shooting and the little girls were hiding, and then one of the little girls actually accidentally got shot, which is something that happens often in certain neighborhoods. So I think he was sort of trying to raise awareness about how hard life is for a certain part of America. And it's really powerful.
Yeah.
I love that I love this song. I think it's, like you said, super powerful. I love Miguel. Miguel is so good and so sexy. Like, I'm like, how can you have, it's so conflicting to have Miguel on a song where it's like serious, people get shot, and then Miguel comes in and you're like, ooh, sex. It's so, it's like, I like the balance of like, oh, sexy time, and also like bad things are happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the world.
I also love that Meek Mill didn't waste any time. Like, we have a new song already, and I was kind of scared that we weren't gonna see him, that he was kind of gonna fade to the back. So it's super cool that he's like, hey, I'm back.
Yeah.
So he must have been working on this song in prison.
I mean, I would imagine he probably in prison wrote a lot of stuff. You
If
have to
he was
think
like writing
going
music
through.
in prison, people were probably just like, dude, like stop.
Yeah.
Like,
What
so
if he?
emo in his journal.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He's like, no, when I get out of here.
But the lyrics are really deep. One says, how can I pledge allegiance to the flag when they're killing all our sons and our dads? I come from a place when you kill your own brother, you can brag.
Yeah.
Like, he lived a tough life, and I just love that he is so open and honest. And but we did just get news today that the judge will deny him a new trial, which means he might be going back.
Wait, so what
Yeah.
is he waiting on trial? Wasn't he just released?
He was just released, but they released because I think all of the pressure. So basically, he was in for violating his probation, got handed down a really heavy sentence of like 2 to 4 years, which everybody at the time was like, that's too aggressive. And so I think all of the pressures urged them, okay, like let's let him out while we're still doing this trial. And he was trying to get a new trial, which then he would get to start from scratch. But
Okay.
the judge today said that they're going to deny that, which could mean he has to go back and finish his sentence.
We need to talk to Kim Kardashian and get her on this
Yes.
right
Yeah.
away.
We need Kimmy K on this
Kim K.
ASAP.
She's our superhero. She's making sure everything is fair in the world. Somebody tweet Kim K. Everybody, hashtag build brunch.
Well,
Yeah.
he's working with, Jay-Z's producing a documentary of his
Yeah.
for Amazon about his experience. So Jay-Z's on his side. He's got good people in
He's
his
got a
corner.
lot, Eminem's on, he's got a lot of
Yeah.
really powerful people on his
Is
side.
Eminem powerful?
I think so.
And still?
Eminem insulted Trump, so no, he's not that powerful. Kim K is probably the one who can actually get
Oh, I
him
get
What do you
it.
mean insult
Yeah.
to Trump?
You mean like
Eminem did that freestyle,
Yeah.
and he went after Trump.
That
and like,
freestyle was so good.
I don't
It
know
was just
about
him.
that.
You
Yeah,
ever
I don't
seen
know why
it?
you're hating on Eminem. He still
Yeah.
got some influence.
He did
No,
this big.
I'm not-
Yeah,
Does
arms
he?
spaghetti, arms spaghetti.
Yeah.
Come on. I mean,
He's a
this
genius.
is our
Mom's
generation.
Mom's spaghetti.
Oh,
Arms
mom's
spaghetti.
Arm spaghetti,
No,
leg meatball.
We're just butchering
Personally,
rap on the
it's because
show.
I have weak arms and I always say arm spaghetti because it's just like, look at this.
You are arm
It's like,
spaghetti.
Yeah, Eminem was not really making
Like,
about
come on,
arms
I was just saying,
spaghetti.
like, that's how the songs goes.
My arms like spaghetti.
Spaghetti, don't forgetty.
Your rap voice is
Yeah.
kind of good, Allie.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I could do kind of an Eminem impression.
Yeah, it's
right?
good.
But watch out, we're getting sued.
Yeah, don't.
I think Cardi B's
good.
going after us right now. But this brings up a lot of celebrities are using their platform to like social causes. I think like, of course,
No, we're just like arms, and you're like, and I think back to what we were saying.
well, back to the actual discussion of what the show's supposed to be. Chance the Rapper, and then of course there's Nicki Minaj who said something recently too. So I'm all for it. I think it's great. The BET Awards always gonna have this political message, especially
Yeah.
right now.
It has to.
Has to.
It has to. And the song's good. If you haven't listened to it, I listened to it like 6 times this morning. I'll have it memorized by the end of the day.
So wait, Jay-Z is producing a docuseries for Amazon.
Yes.
On Meek Mill's experience with like
the legal system.
legal system.
And just how they kind of can harass
Jay.
and bully people for no reason.
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was doing an impression.
Yeah. It was a really
Another
serious topic, Allie.
Sorry. I think it is.
Well, moving on. The latest body issue of ESPN, the magazine, features the first ever LGBTQ couple to pose together in the history of the mag. For the 10th anniversary of its body issue, the magazine is releasing 10 unique cover pictures. This is a huge stride for the LGBTQ community.
I just want her abs. Sue? That's
Yeah.
Sue Bird, right? She
Yeah.
plays basketball. I mean, I used to watch her in the WNBA.
Well, which one is Sue?
Sue is the dark-haired one, and then Megan Rapinoe,
Yeah.
I believe, plays on the U.S. women's soccer team, and it's like her and Abby Wambach
I
were
don't
like.
see abs though.
I mean, Sue just
They have
like the
abs.
flat.
Look at that.
I don't know. My stomach doesn't look like that. I just want that one.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's such a great issue. It does celebrate like
just want-
diversity of bodies and like these amazing athletes, but also I just feel so fat whenever I look
I
at
know.
these pictures.
Oh, but it's not about like, I feel like these issues are cool and it's nice because
Totally.
we're seeing their bodies, but they're not like sexualizing
Yeah.
them, and it's
Yeah.
not really about like, you should feel bad. You know, sometimes you look at photos and you see bodies and it's so photoshopped and so clearly trying to make you feel bad. But I think this is actually a positive issue, and Lucas, I think you look great.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
When I hear like the body issue, I always think that it's like gonna be about body issues.
But
You
it's,
know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I always think the cover should be like a muffin top, like the body issue. You know what I mean? But it's like hot people.
it's
Yeah.
celebratory. What Shannon said, yeah, it's definitely celebrating these amazing athletes and like because I mean they don't do what they do to get great bodies. They are incredible athletes and train all year round, and then the good thing from it is that they get really good in shape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's really celebrating strength.
Yeah.
And when
Exactly.
you look at a lot of the different athletes, they do have, I think she's a softball player. She doesn't have like a body like that. She's strong, and I think that's what it's celebrating.
She got a softball body. What I'm talking about, her.
I didn't want to say it.
This is more a celebration of kale more than anything else.
I really love kale. I think it's
hate kale.
such a good green. You know what I mean? You can't
Guys-
smoke it, but you can put it in a smoothie.
I refuse to talk about kale.
Really? Why?
I don't
Why?
know. It's just so.
I never. Yeah.
But you also don't like avocado toast, and when you said that, I had to like take a break in the bathroom and cry for a second because I was like, she just hasn't had a good avocado toast.
I will say that about
I
LA.
don't get it. It tastes like paper.
LA kale smoothies and avocado toast is
Yeah.
very good in LA.
It's on the West Coast, you have to do it.
Definitely,
yeah.
for sure. But then also, like, superstar Adam Rippon is in this issue, too.
Yeah.
He's awesome. I mean, like,
Oh,
he
yeah.
made, head waves this past summer, at the Olympics.
He won a
Just
bronze medal, yeah,
Won a
on the
bronze
team.
medal and took on the Trump administration. He's awesome. I think he's
Yeah.
great.
I
I
think
want
a
that
little annoying,
ass. His
You think he's
butt
annoying?
is so good.
I just think like it's funny when people find these people and everyone's just like obsessed with them. We're just like, oh my god, they're amazing, they're amazing, they're amazing. It's like, no, someone should not like them a little. You know, it's
Yeah.
only
Oh,
fair.
sure. He definitely has haters. Don't worry. But if
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
you, if tomorrow we were like, we love Allie,
Yeah.
we're obsessed
I would
with
be fine
her,
with
you
that.
would.
He's an
yeah.
ice skater.
So
He
you're right.
definitely has haters. You know,
Yeah.
how much
Yeah.
he
You're
was
right,
probably
you're right,
picked
you're
on.
right, you're right.
And
Billy
it's
Elliot.
fun that he was one of the only few openly gay male
really?
ice
Yeah,
skaters, which
yeah.
is like
Yeah.
incredible to
Yeah.
think about. But I mean, I don't know how that's possible, but
Yeah.
it's amazing
One of
for
the
him.
only gay ice skaters.
It's like, okay, just wet, but good for him.
Yeah. We don't have a photo of this one, but I was going through the issue because I like to look at their bodies. And Greg Norman is a golfer, and he's 63 years old.
Whoa.
Woo! He's a hottie. He could get
He
it.
look good?
He
He
looks
look good?
so good, yeah. And he was just talking about how he works out all the time, and he plays. I didn't know golfers look like that underneath
Right.
those
We are
photos.
always hitting on old people. In
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
show.
we are.
I feel like one day we're gonna walk outside and there's just gonna be old people waiting for us, like, touch us,
The
touch us.
baby boomers love us,
Yeah.
I
I'm
think.
here for it.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It's all about being,
Those old guys know how to treat a lady. I'm just saying.
He's gonna come to the studio. Watch out. He's calling you right now. He's
Yeah.
like, hey, Brittany, let me show you some avo toast.
I don't want any, Gary.
Aw.
Avotoast is what he calls his penis. In that joke.
Yum, yum, yum. Ooh, I love eating penis. And I love eating burgers. And San Francisco residents can expect robot-crafted burgers to arrive next week. The burger-making robot was founded by a company called Creator, and it aims to enhance dining experiences. Yum, burgers, penises, robots are making it all.
Robots are doing everything. I love a hamburger more than anything, so the fact that a robot can make it in like 5 minutes.
What don't you love?
Yeah.
There's certain things I don't
More
love.
than anything, you love a hamburger?
Well, it's my favorite food. Like, it's what I would have a hamburger.
I love it more than anything.
I love a hamburger. I genuinely
too.
love a great
I love
hamburger.
hamburger.
The great bun and
true.
everything. I'm so
They don't
into
even
this.
pay Lucas for this show. They just give him a burger for lunch. I've seen it. His contract is bad.
It's literally just, I just get burgers. Like, great, this is awesome. This is so cool. I mean, it's a 14-foot long, like, assembly line robot that just, like, cuts it up, cooks it, puts everything on it. I don't know how it works, but it took 8 years to make, I think.
I mean, I saw it and I can't believe it took 8 minutes to, I mean, 8 years. It looks like it took 8 minutes to make, because the one I saw was just like a little flip thing that was like, meh, 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 and I was like, damn, I could do that.
Well, that's
I'm a
the thing.
robot.
People were doing it.
Yeah,
and
people
now
were
robots
doing
are doing it.
I could do that.
I could do that. Well, I just thought that the robot was gonna do something extra cool, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like a double flip
Like
or something.
sing while cooking or something.
Yeah. That'd be so cool.
This robot's not good enough for us.
I just wanted this robot to look really hot, and I wanted to make burgers really fast. I wanted it to sing and also do my taxes.
Yeah. I think they're going to invent that just
Well,
for you.
it's a slow process of robots taking over. I mean, we are going towards Westworld every day.
Yeah.
I mean, this is first burgers, and then it's going to be the driving cars, where they're doing that now, and then they'll be doing your taxes. I mean,
But I'm like being, really serious about this. I'm looking at jobs.
Yeah.
You know, like, look at what automation did to the auto industry. This is like every kid's first job is working at McDonald's or Burger King. What are the first jobs going to be anymore if robots are doing them?
I
Like,
think we're a long whiles away from that.
that's what they
But
say,
it's-
Allie.
yeah.
But I mean, this one robot took 8 years to make.
Yeah.
But
That's
now
true.
they'll make it like even quicker.
Well, teenagers take 16
You
years
don't even
to
believe
make,
what
so I
she's
guess
saying.
that's still
Yeah.
He doesn't even believe what she's saying.
I'm just trying to make waves.
Yeah.
This clip goes viral. Brunch hosts argue about robots taking over the burger industry.
I do think we should say nice things about robots so when they do take
Yeah.
over, they don't come for us
Yeah,
first,
that's
you
true.
know? I'm gonna be like, I love
Exactly.
robots. They're so cool. I feel emotionally connected to
But
them.
I think when robots take over talk show hosts, that's going to be the end, because I don't know a robot could take. Be a
Yeah,
talk
you're
show
out,
host.
Lucas.
I'm just the first one out. Beep boop bop.
I'm going to take out your battery pack. Right
Yeah.
At least no one will be spitting in your food.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
that's
true.
true.
Probably helps with
Nah,
contamination.
I feel like the moment you start disrespecting a robot, it's gonna find some way to have a bodily fluid and put it in your food. It'll be like, here's some oil.
Yeah.
You know, anything.
Yeah.
It's the first
Yeah.
human characteristic they develop is like
Yeah.
vengeance or whatever. It's like,
Totally, no doubt. I'm ready. It's coming for us.
well,
I love your brain.
speaking of leaking, everyone's friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, Tom Holland, accidentally leaked the title of the next film this past Saturday. The Spider-Man Homecoming star dropped the bomb by showing an iPad with the sequel script on it in his Instagram post. Let's take a look.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Tom Holland here. I am at the Ace Seattle Comic Con having a great time, meeting everyone. It's going really well. I wanted to apologize because there's no real revelations coming out this weekend about Spider-Man 2. I don't know much about it. I'm a little confused because I died, so I don't really know how it all comes into play. But I do know is I got the new script. I'm super excited to read it, and it's going to be great. So yeah, Spider-Man 2, let's do this.
If you couldn't see, it says Spider-Man Far From Home. And
So
the
he
thing, they
leaked
leaked.
the title of the script.
And then the Marvel president of Marvel had to confirm, like, yeah, that's the name of the movie. Like,
So
thanks a lot, Tom.
He says there's no revelations except for this.
Yeah. And this isn't the first time he's done something like this, right?
Yeah.
No, he was on Instagram Live and he was like opening, he was like, oh, the studio sent me this box and it's clearly closed. And he's like, so I thought I'd open it up live. And then he just starts pulling out like an Infinity War poster and like he pulled out this note and he's holding it up and reading it. And on the back it says, confidential, do not share. And it took him forever to realize. And then he goes, oh, and he's like trying to turn off the phone and it's like,
Too late, too late.
what are you doing?
I can't believe he's done it more than once.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you learn to just be like really discreet about things?
Yeah.
No, apparently they have to watch him extra closely on red carpets because they're afraid he's gonna leak stuff.
Well, he leaked that his character died in the Avengers Infinity or whatever.
Yeah.
Which I
Yeah.
feel like everybody died in that movie, but
I heard that.
Whoa, Swaller.
Yeah. Yeah.
if you haven't seen it, it's all
And then
right.
apparently he told Chris Pratt the ending of Jurassic World before even Chris Pratt got a script because he was friends with the director or something. Like he kind of like the worst like friend to have when like you don't spoil the show for me. It's like, oh wait, like Jon Snow dies or whatever. Like
Right.
it's like he's the whatever. Everyone knows this already. But like he would just be. Anyway, I thought this was funny too because when I don't know if you guys have ever, but when like celebrities or people by accidentally post things on Instagram they don't know. Like, do you guys know who Vicky Gumbelson is? Real Housewives of Orange County. Do you guys remember when she accidentally posted a picture of her boobs on Instagram when she was thanking Bravo for a Christmas gift?
No, I don't remember.
She posted a picture of like thanks Bravo for these speakers, whatever, but in the reflection where she was topless or whatever. Yes. Yeah,
That's hilarious.
That was classic Vicky if you watch Real Housewives right there. But I don't know, I just thought like it's kind of funny. I don't know if you guys have ever done that by accident posted.
No, I always, whenever I post a nude, it's on purpose. I'm like, oh, hey guys, here are my A-cup titties. How many likes?
Let that make not like a nude leak, like, no, Shannon posted nude.
I'm just leaking my own nudes. I'm sending my nudes to Tom Holland being like, don't share them. Don't. He's like, oh, they sent. I love leaky dudes.
Oh my God.
On that note, guys, what a great show it's been. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same table. Thanks, everyone.